Yeah, hello, Curt. It is great to see you again. It's probably been at least a year since we saw you last year. We're at Into the Box 2025 in Washington, D.C. And how have you been, my friend?
I've been doing good. I was excited to get back here to sunny Washington, D.C. It is actually really nice this year, so I appreciate the weather. Had a great flight here, so yeah, thanks for having me.
That's great. Now, you were here last year. Now, you took a break for a little bit, but then you were like here before. You go way back with us in Ortus and Cold Fusion, everything. And
yep, I remember I was on the board for the Into the Box the first 4 or 5 years. Volunteered there. Back in Minneapolis. Yep, when we first started. So I helped Luis. I'd like to take credit, but I can't at all because he's kind of the definitely.
He won't let you?
Yeah, he's definitely the brainchild. No, he gives me more credit than I think I'm due. But we definitely had this idea, and we were able to kick it off, and that was really fun. And it was fun to come back last year at the 10 year, and now again this year. It just kind of didn't work into my schedule for a number of years, and it made me sad. Yeah. But I was glad to get back.
Well, this is so great. So now that we're in DC, what do you think of the venue?
This venue is awesome. It's got good feel. It's big enough that everyone can have a seat, but it's not so big that you don't feel like you're all stretched out and spread out, which is great.
That's true. It's also very a modern feel, and as Ortus, we modernize or die. So this feels very, very nice for us. Now, coming in, you are speaking this year.
I am.
You spoke already, or are you going to speak soon?
No, I'm actually up in the next session. So
right
after this.
So what's your topic?
I'm speaking on vectors and vector databases as a BoxLang developer. So we're going to have some BoxLang examples on how to use vector databases and vectors right natively in BoxLang.
Great. So how far along? So you've been playing with BoxLang for a while now.
Yep.
What is the, put you on the spot, what is the maybe one coolest thing about BoxLang that you just love?
I really personally like Java interoperability. I know a lot about Java. The way that I can just pull in libraries, but yet still be dynamic, use both. It's kind of like a best of both worlds. And I love that about it. You could do some of that with Cold Fusion back in the day, but BoxLang makes it so much easier and offers so much more dynamic options within that, which I think is, for me, probably the highest value feature that I've found so far.
Well, we treat it as a first-class citizen.
Yeah, exactly.
As we should. As we should. So now, one thing I'm kind of liking to ask different people, when you go back and watch this a year from now, and you look back, what do you want to tell yourself, future Curt, that in a year you better be doing this?
That's a very good question.
Like eating better. Cold Fusion-wise, tech-wise.
Tech-wise. I'd like to see how I can integrate, and that's kind of my topic. I've been starting to play with AIs and stuff like that, so it's all the rage. But I want to see how far we can push that. I'd like to, I'm putting it on camera now, so I definitely got to do it, but I want to enhance the Box AI module to do embeddings. That's my example. I kind of hacked it for now, but I want to actually do that as a contribution to the community here.
Are you going to write it yourself, or are you going to use AI to write your AI contribution?
Probably B, at least partly. No, it's probably a little. It is probably a combination of both.
Wow. Well, not to get controversial right now, but what is your favorite AI engine? ChatGPT, Gemini, others that aren't ChatGPT or Gemini?
I've been my example today is using Gemini.
Okay, that's the one.
I've been playing with Cursor, and actually one of my very first demo today, which is actually not BoxLang, it's just HTML and JavaScript, was vibe coded with Cursor. So
wait, you said vibe coding?
Vibe coding. You know
I don't think you know what vibe coding is.
So vibe coding, instead of actually doing any of the coding yourself, it's completely letting the AI do it, and you just talk to it and ask, and you just keep prompting it along and see if it can spit out a product at the end.
Really?
So
now, because to get the vibe, do you play some music?
That's that's kind of what I thought, but I guess
or anything like that.
Yeah, I mean, I make sure the environment. It's always important to have a good environment.
It's a little weird after a while.
Yeah, so I make sure.
Wine on the finger.
Yeah. But yeah, they've been talking about it out in the interwebs nowadays, but about vibe coding, and I thought I'd give it a try for one of my demos here.
That is so awesome. I can't wait to see it. If I can't get in there, I am definitely going to watch the recording, because we're recording all our sessions here. It's going to be on CFCasts. If you're an attendee, you get access to it. If you're not an attendee, you can get it later And if you got a CFCast subscription, but you know what? Now I feel like I'm just plugging CFCast. When I want to be plugging Curt Gratz.
All right.
So did I say that right? Gratz.
Yes, it is actually Gratz. Most people around us say Gratz, which is actually funny because my mom gets mad, but nobody else cares.
Well, we're both Midwesterners, so I'm in Illinois and you're Chicago.
I'm Wisconsin, but I was actually born in Illinois, so.
Oh, yeah. Well, hey, it's been great seeing you again. I always look forward to it, and we'll catch you again.
Yeah, thanks, Daniel. Thanks, Lord.